everybody, how's it going? I'm back with more arts and craft things. I think I need to turn this down a tiny bit more. It does, the song really peaks sometimes, so that should be good. Hopefully. Everything else looks good. Okay. Yeah, hi, hello. Going to be finishing this thing today, hopefully. Hopefully. I feel like this needs to be down. Like that. That's better. I mean, I should. I only have like so many drops to do and then sewing it together and then gluing it. I should be able to do it today. I should. Really, really should. But yeah. Yep. Someplace. Okay. I hit my desk. It was just a mini earthquake. We fine. We fine. But okay. Let's finish. Let's put you over here for now. Drink. Okay. All I have left to do is the outline for the gray, the white, and the purple raindrop. Okay. Let me get my wool. I'll get started. Okay. I really should be able to finish this today. Not that much more to do. And then I have to figure out what I'm going to do next week. I have some ideas. I've sketched out some designs that I could do. More of this stuff. I don't know if I'll end up doing resin art on here. Because you kind of need to be in a well-ventilated area. And there's certain safety precautions you have to take, so you get yeah, that's super important. Go do that for sure. So yeah, I might just continue doing this artwork stuff. You're half here. I mean, that counts. Okay, let me get started here. Yeah, I actually have some things I'd like to talk about today. Nothing like too heavy or anything like that. Just some, you know, some like movie stuff, game stuff, whatnot. Like things that I've been seeing or playing. I just want to talk about that stuff. So yeah. First up, I want to talk about Haven Park, because I've been playing it today. So it's a game that I think recently released? I want to say recently. Or at least recently on the Switch in any case. I don't know, I don't pay attention to like game releases and stuff like that. I kind of just see a game, and if I think it's cool, I just play it. If I can afford it. And Haven Park is like a cheap little game. Like, depending on, you know, your currency or whatever, it's like 8 to 10 bucks. Right now it's on sale on the Switch, so it's like, I think with the tax it came out to like 9 something Canadian. And I think the full price is like 9 something, so maybe with like, if it's full price, it's like maybe $11–12. So it's like a cheap little game. And it's a super casual game too. So like, all it is that you play as this, your character that you play is a chick. Just this cute little chick. And your grandma I guess owned or ran a I can't really necessarily like a campsite, but it's like okay, there's an island and don't get tangled up. On the island are a bunch of different campsites. And so you have to go around this island, discover the campsites, and when you discover them, that opens up your map because your map is like blank. There's nothing on it. But when you discover a campsite, it reveals the map a little bit. And so you just go around the map and finding all the campsites. And when you find a campsite, you have to build stuff on it, like tents, you know, things for food, like you can build a food truck. You have to find the resources to build all the things. Like your resources are just actually I don't want to go into that point. One second. I'm gonna pull this gray out a tiny bit more. Your resources are just like wood, metal, mushrooms, I'm trying to think. Oh, fabric. Like there's just, and you find them all throughout the island as you explore. There's always some close to a campsite when you discover one, so you have like some materials to start off with. But they're like all over the place. So you just gotta wander around and find them. And as you build stuff on the campsite, you'll get people who want to stay there. So you have to build things to accommodate them. And it tells you at the bottom of the screen what kind of things you need to build for them and blah, blah, blah. Right? And, oh, there's also coins you can find around the map. And you can also get coins from your food things that you set up, whether it's just a grill or a food truck or a tiki bar. Like, they produce coin for you because the camp goers buy things and yeah, they spend money, so you can collect it and you can build other things. Some things take, only a few things actually take money, so like money is like another like resource, but most things I find, like everything takes at least one piece of wood, so wood is like the most valuable resource from what I've seen. But yeah, you can just go around the map exploring. Some areas are a bit tricky to get to because maybe it's on top of a mountain and you can't necessarily cheese it like you would in Skyrim. So you gotta like find ways around, and yeah, there's no fall damage or anything like that. There's water, you know, it's an island, so you can swim in the water. There is a point where it does stop you. So like, you know, you can't go past the points. You can swim like all around the entire island. You just can't go out into like the wider ocean or whatever. Yeah, it's kind of cute. It has like a day-night cycle, but and the game does tell you that if there's an empty tent, then your character can sleep in it. But if you don't, there's no like negative repercussions. It's not like if you don't sleep that something bad's gonna happen, right? You can choose to sleep if you want or not, explore at night. It is a little bit hard to see at night, and as you're doing things, you gain skill points, which you can put points into making it easier to see at night, but it's still a bit hard. So maybe sleeping would be better, I don't know, but it's also just really fun to explore the island and whatnot, try to find all the campsites. Some of the people who come stay at your camp will give you quests, and so you have to, you know, you can do them and whatever. Yeah, it's just a very super casual, cute little game with like, there's no like stakes. You kind of just play it and have like a chill time. Now. You're a baby chick. But yeah. Like if you just want like a nice like chill time, then it's a cute little game to play. Not too expensive. In a way, I guess. It depends on what you mean by complicated. I mean, like it's not complicated. Not necessarily. I mean, the crafting element is you find the things in the world, and then when you build something, it tells you how much of the material it takes, and then you just click it, and you can place it and turn it in any direction you want within like the camp space, which is kind of cool. Yeah, Animal Crossing is not complicated. I mean, like the fishing can be a little complicated if you want to say that. Like, depending on the size fish you catch, it can be kind of tricky. And, you know, trying to find ways to pay off Tom Nook at the beginning of the game. Like, get all your house upgrades and all that shit. Like, it's hard to get money in that game. Yeah, this does have... Yeah. This does have, I'd say, like, you know, the gameplay elements. I'd say it's very similar to, like, Stardew Valley. Without, like, you know, the nighttime repercussions. There's no combat. There's no farming. But, like, it is a, you know, a social kind of, you know, get to know the people at the camp and whatnot. Turnips. I never really paid attention to the turnips. I maybe did them like once or twice, and like I just didn't care for them. I mean, it didn't take me long to like get all the upgrades that I needed to get all, you know, the villagers and like whatnot. To get, I think I got all the fossils, I think. I think I did complete even that. Of course I didn't catch all the fish and all the bugs because I didn't continue playing it, but I would have. No, I mean, I think I played it... I want to say I played it for like maybe a month or two, and like pretty consistently, and I was able to like get everything I needed. Like all the upgrades for the house and blah blah blah. Hold everything. Cause yeah, I remember playing through the Easter event with that bunny dude, and like they had the event with the Sakura things were dropping. I know I stopped some point in June before like the whole wedding event came about, because I wasn't playing. I think I did play it for my birthday, but not like beyond that. And I was there for like, I played the maze part and when they introduced shrubs. Yeah, I played it. I'm gonna say it was a good like solid 2 months before like I got everything I needed and or wanted. You know, unlocked terraforming, terraformed my island the way I wanted it, decorated it how I wanted, like, and then I took a long time getting every single type of flower, which for the most part wasn't so hard, except when you're trying to get blue roses. That shit's complicated, and blue being my favorite color, I was like, I need the blue roses. So took a long time, but I had finally gotten them. And then once I did that and decorated my island with some blue roses, and I was pretty much done with the game. There's really nothing else I want to do with it. I have thought about, you know, going back in and maybe like re-terraforming and doing it all over again, but like that's way too much work, and I really like how it is, so like my island the way it is, so I'm just gonna leave it and just never go back to it. I was for a time trying to get that cat villager, Raymond, because I mean he's a cat with glasses and 2 colored eyes. That's super fucking cool, but it was too much of a pain in the ass trying to get him, so I was like, screw it, I'm not gonna keep fiddling around with my Switch's time just to try and get him and blah blah blah. Yeah, no, fuck it. But yeah, I like the villagers I have for the most part. I think there's like 1 or 2 I don't really care for, but overall I'm happy. And I don't really feel the need to go back to it. I played it for 3 hours. So yeah, so that's the thing. So I wasn't going to buy it initially because I saw the same thing, that someone said that it was only like 2 to 4 hours. And I was like, oh, okay, well, if it's such a short game, I don't want to spend so much money. But then I was like, but then I heard conflicting information. So I was like, okay, let me just get it and try it out. So yeah, I played it for 3 hours and I don't even think I'm halfway. Like, I don't even know, like, I haven't really done any of the quests, like, that the camp goers gave me. And I haven't finished, like, setting up all the campsites. There's still a few, I needed more materials. So I was searching for more materials to get all the campsites going. Some of them I did. And I know there's probably, I think, 2 more I need to discover from how it looks on the map. So, like, I could probably go for another, like, 3 or 4 hours in that game. Maybe 5, depending. Right? But, like, that's just me and my experience. Like, I find it weird that, like, someone's like, oh, 2 to 4 hours. I'm just like, what? 2 to 4 hours? Like, I wonder what they did in those 2 to 4 hours. Like, did they even, like, get all the campsites? Did they, like, build them up? Or did they just, like, discover them and then, like, I don't know. I don't know what considers the game complete if you're not doing, like, 100%. Like, I don't know if I'll do all the quests, necessarily. But I do want to, like, find all the campsites and, like, build all the things for the camp goers and whatnot. Especially because, like, one of the quests... One of the camp goers is like wants to play hide and go seek, and so like they went to go hide and they're somewhere on the island and you have to find them. I find that kind of tedious, so I don't know if I want to do that, but we'll see. I mean, it is like a super cute game, and like I like this kind of casual, mindless game in a way because like there's no like danger. So like this game is kind of like a nice just kill some time while I'm waiting for other stuff to come out. Like Kitaria Fables. I played the demo of that. I don't know how long I played of it. Not too long. I liked it. I didn't mind it. I think it's super cute. And I made my kitty a calico kitty. I mean, they didn't have the option of being like a black or gray tabby, so I chose calico because that was the most interesting one to me. Yeah, I know I did. I thought it was cute. I didn't have a problem with it. I'm assuming that the more you play, the more open the world will feel because it does block you at certain points. But I think it's because, like, beyond those points, maybe it's too hard and you have to, like, maybe level up or get better gear because there is, like, a whole fighting mechanic to it. Besides just, like, farming and, like, helping out the villagers or whatever. Like, it's very much like Stardew, but I think there's probably, like, more combat or more nuances to the combat. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I wonder how... if the actual game will be like that as well. Although I will say, in the parts I could go, I did find like a giant slime that I'm assuming was like a boss. But, you know, he hit me like once and did like almost like half of my health and damage. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna fight this guy right now. Good thing is if you leave the area and come back, if you don't aggro him, he doesn't attack you. All the slimes in the game, if you don't aggro them, they don't attack you. Other enemies do, though. But, like, I actually don't mind the combat too much. I hope, like, it doesn't get too more complicated. Because I think then it wouldn't be so good for me, but... because I like the simplicity of it. You know, you hit the enemy, you can even lock on to your target, which is kind of cool. And then, like, it shows you, like, a cone of damage around them where they're gonna hit, so you just, like, dodge roll out of the way. And then you can just, like, yeah. Like, it's very, like, simple combat, and, like, I like that for this kind of game. Oh, Cat Quest. I would love to play that again. I didn't play too much of it. But there's a Cat Quest 2 coming out. And soon, too, because it's in, like, it's in the coming soon section on the Switch, so coming. Is it out now? Or coming out? Or maybe it's just on the Switch that it's not out yet. Yeah. Cat Quest is a cool game. Did you? The second one? Really? The second one? I could have sworn. I mean, I could just check on my Switch too to see, like, if. Or just check the internet. But yeah. Yeah, that game is cute. But it's definitely, it's just a it's like an action adventure game. Whereas Kataria Fables is like, it has that action adventure aspect, but it's also, you know, very Stardew Valley, and like you have a farm and there are people that give you like quests to do, and you gotta go run around and do them, and you know, you talk to people in the little town and shit like that. Yeah, although when I was playing the demo, for as little as I played it, I still hadn't unlocked the farming aspect of it. So like, I don't know when that gets introduced into the game. Like I probably, if I would have maybe done more of the quests, I think doing the quest line would have led to that. But I was just like running around and exploring, just getting a feel for it for the most part. Seeing if I liked the controls and what the game loop would be. Seeing where like the shopkeepers were and stuff like that, and what they sold, and yeah. I think it's very cute that like your character is like the silent protagonist type. Like it's your character is like very much like, I'd say, Cloud in a way. Actually, maybe more like Link. Maybe like a combination of like Link and Cloud. You know, this whole silent protagonist. And then like he has like a giant sword that he uses. Super cute. Very Cloud. But Cloud is not silent, so very Link in that respect. And you have like this little sidekick or whatever that's, I guess, can be a little bit like Navi in a way. But yeah, it's super cute. I'll probably get it when it comes out in like a month or so. I could see myself playing it. I don't know if I would do it like on stream necessarily, but thanks, phone. But yeah, I don't know if I do it on stream or just play it on my own time like I did with Haven Park. But yeah, we'll see. I'm definitely gonna get it. It definitely seems like a game I would really enjoy. But yeah. I don't want to play too much of the demo, because like I don't really want to like ruin the experience for me, and then I also don't want to like, you know, want to rush through the beginning of the game when I play it. So yeah, I played it enough to get a feel of it, and I'm good. It really is too bad that it's not like online co-op, and I don't know how much of it, like how good the couch co-op is of it. Like if it is like you and the other person playing are in the same location, like in Stardew. Because I did I could have sworn I saw something where like I don't know if like you guys live in the same spot. Like I don't know how that works. But hey. Hey Harry, how's it going? How you doing? Good, good. I mean, I'd ask if Shadow was here, but I mean, she everywhere, so like... Just playing it safe. Wait, can't you see with your mod vision, though? Okay. That one's done. Yeah, that's a small piece. Not gonna worry about it. Okay. Oh, thanks. Wait, I found it on YouTube, and they're like their library of songs that you're like allowed to play. Because I post everything goes to YouTube after the fact, so like all the VODs and stuff. So yeah, it's called Spirit of the Dead. I like the piano melody. It's nice. I can't hear it, but that's okay. I can hear it on my end, so. Okay. I can see that. I saw that movie for the first time, like, maybe a few months back? Maybe a year or so, maybe? Like, recently-ish. Not bad. It was interesting. I already knew of, like, the ending or whatever. Like, I knew the whole time going into it, like, what was going on. One of your faves? Nice. That's cool. Definitely a good movie if you like that genre, for sure. Oh. Don't get tangled up. Come on. Oh, Fight Club's a good movie. But for me, like, I can't watch it a second time. Like, I'd like it and it's a good movie, but like, okay, I've watched it like, I think twice, because like I watched it once, and then the reveal happens, and then I watched it again to like catch all the things. But like after that, Fight Club is one of those movies where like, for me anyways, once you know the catch, then I don't really ever want to watch it again. Because I mean, the whole, at least for me, the fun part of the movie is like figure like the reveal, you know what I mean? And yeah. It's same with like M. Night Shyamalan movies. There are very few I could watch over again. But for the most part, I'll watch them once, maybe twice, and then like I'm good. And I really like M. Night Shyamalan, so that's like saying much. Yeah. But it depends. It depends on the movie. You watched it like 3 times? Yeah. I can't remember if I knew going into the movie, if I knew the reveal. I don't remember. Because it's been a while since I've seen it, so I don't know if I went into it knowing. But yeah. And yeah, it's definitely a good movie. Definitely recommend, like, if anyone hasn't seen it, to watch it at least once. It is just like a very interesting movie without, even without like the reveal, it's still like very interesting. What do you mean it's so long? Is it longer than a typical movie? How long is it? Is it longer than the 2 hours or 2.5? I mean, I'm someone who will like watch the 3 hour. Yeah, I'm someone who will watch like the entire extended edition for Lord of the Rings, like all 3, no problem. So like, the length of a movie doesn't bother me. You don't notice. I mean, 12 times over how long of a period, you know what I'm saying? It's not that bad. Oh my god, yeah. I reread books all the time. All the time. I'm actually rereading a book series right now. It's like 6 books. I'm on the second one again. Yeah. Only the second time I've read it, though. But yeah. My favorite author, Cressley Cole, I've reread her books, listened to the audiobook versions over and over, like, so many times I go through her books. They're just like my favorite, so yeah. I've reread Memoirs of a Geisha a couple times. I'd like to reread it again. It's a good book. The movie did a good job too for an adaptation. But yeah. Yeah, books I can reread over and over and over. Especially if it's one that I really like. Yeah. I'm not like, the one I'm rereading now, the series, I'm not the biggest fan of it. There are parts that I like, but there are parts that I do find kind of annoying. So I'm at least like for this second read through, I'm like skimming a lot or skipping things because it's like I already know the story. I've already read it once. I'm just like skipping to like my favorite parts because it's a solid, I'd say like 6.5 or 7 out of 10. And like when I'm like for like a paranormal romance, it does the job, but there's better out there. But yeah. And I'm only rereading it because, like, I've been trying to find something new to read. I haven't been able to find anything. So, yeah. I was just like, well, I'm searching for something to read. I might as well reread this. So, yeah. I've tried, like, I think 3 different, like, I'm talking about, like, strictly paranormal romance, right? I've tried, like, 3 different books, and, like, I've gotten several chapters in, and I just couldn't fucking do it. That's fine. I don't consider myself a cinephile either. Yeah. You talking about the books or the movies? Because there's a distinction. The movies were hot garbage. Hot garbage. Yeah. The books. So, I did enjoy the books. It wasn't like the greatest thing I've read, and like I've only ever read them once. And I don't know if I'd ever read them again. I remember really liking the first book. I found it interesting that, and they didn't do this in the movie, but the fact that like Bella faints at the sight of blood, like she can't handle blood or anything like that. Like it makes her queasy, and how she's super afraid of heights and stuff like that. So like she did have much more of a personality and character in the books than she does in the movies. And like there are definitely, and like Jacob comes off as like super creepy, which is unfortunate. Like poor Jacob. Thing. Yeah, in the books she had more of a personality. And like my favorite character in the books and in the movies was Charlie. He was great. Like he was very funny and like a super like awkward absentee father kind of thing. Like he was written really well, and he was good in the movies. The actor did him really, like, portrayed him really well. But yeah, like I will say though, it is like super interesting. So I haven't read like, because there's a version of the first book told from Edward's perspective, and haven't read it, but like I have watched like people talk about it and stuff, and I find it super hilarious that like for maybe first half of the book, all Edward talks about is like wanting to kill everybody in the classroom so he can like get to Bella, and like he wants to like kill her, and like because he wants her blood, because he's like, because it's affects him differently and shit like that. Like, oh, it's so funny. But yeah, the books, I'm kind of curious, and I kind of would like to read them again. The first time I read them, I think it was like 10 years ago. I think I was like in university. So I wasn't exactly the target demographic even then. I can't remember if I was in university or I had just dropped out. But it was definitely like 10 years ago. So like it'd be interesting to like read them now at the age I'm at currently. I mean, that's true. But I was also just getting into like reading the paranormal romances and stuff like that too. So I was like really into like the genre, even though Twilight is technically YA romance and not, you know, but yeah. So I'd be curious to see what I think of it now. But looking back, like, poor Jacob. You know, the thing is that like a lot of things that people complain about, like, okay, like I know it's kind of weird that like Jacob imprinted on Renesmee and people see that as really weird, but like if you look at it from the perspective of it's a paranormal story about vampires and werewolves and shit, and like understanding that just because he imprinted on her doesn't mean he feels sexual shit towards a baby. And I know a lot of people compare it to grooming and shit like that when they talk about it, but like it's like they don't understand that this isn't reality. This is a paranormal story about werewolves and vampires. So like shit's different. But yeah. Right? Like that's the thing. Like he's gonna be her protector. You know what I mean? Like, and the thing is that with stories like this, when it comes to like your paranormal romances and whatnot, when a character like is fated to be with someone, like their soulmates, they have that connection, that's how they're written to be. Like, it's like people don't realize that when reading it. I know, but like the whole concept of someone being your mate is that they are the only one for you ever. Like you only have one mate in your entire existence. You know what I mean? Like it's, the connotations are different when you apply it to the world that these paranormal stories take place in. And people so often want to like base it in reality, but it's not. The laws and the way the world works in these stories are different. Like that's the thing. The problem comes is when you apply these kinds of rules that you see in paranormal romance stories, when you take those concepts and you put them into, say, something like 50 Shades of Grey or 365 Days, then it's just straight up weird and stalkery. Like, because it's like now you're bringing these concepts that only exist in a fantasy world into reality. That's fucked up. Why is 50 Shades of Grey a thing? And it's not even like, so many people were like, oh, this is so controversial because it's BDSM and blah blah blah. It's like, no, it fucking wasn't. The most they do is like what? Some spanking and shit and like some bondage. That's it. Like, it's not that like fucking yeah, 50 Shades fucking was a fanfic for Twilight. But like not really even. Like that's the thing, like it's so light on the BDSM things that it's like cuz like BDSM is like a whole like scene and like a culture within relationships. Like it's Yeah, I agree, Big Harry. Yeah, no, good thing, don't. So dumb. It exists to be made fun of, that's all. The movies even more so. But yeah, Twilight books are pretty, like from what I remember of them, I enjoyed them. But I don't know if I could read it again, because it is like YA, and I'm not really too big of a fan of YA. I mean, I'm not the audience anyway, so it's fine. I like my paranormal romances to be a bit spicier and not feature teenagers. So, you know. But yeah. know, man. There's nothing wrong with reading a good erotica. Just saying. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Harry. Exactly. Fair enough, Thane. But I mean, that's why you should read erotica then. Erotica just is pretty much sex. There's not really plot. The plot doesn't even really matter, like porn. So. But yeah. It's funny, there's sometimes I see a minimum of plot. Okay. Sometimes I see arguments for, like, you know, the paranormal romances or whatever, where people will complain about, like, you know, maybe it's a vampire and the vampire is like 1,000 years old and they fall in love with a human who's like 25, and they'll be like, oh, that's such a disgusting age gap, and like he's so old and blah blah blah. And it's like, the fucking fantasy world, it's a fucking vampire, like it's made up. Shut the fuck up. Like, what? Who cares? People get like so upset about the stupidest things. Like, there was a time, it's probably still happening, I have no idea, but I heard about this like a while ago now. How a bunch of people on Twitter were getting mad at like certain artists on there for drawing pictures of women who were like their waists were like super thin and they had like huge boobs and stuff like that, like comic book style drawings and or whatever. And a bunch of like people were getting upset because it's like, that's not how real women look like, and where are her organs? She's too skinny. Where are her organs? And like stupid arguments like that. And it's like, I don't know why people were so concerned about where the organs are on a drawing, but it was fucking hilarious. Oh no, to these people, it was the same argument. I don't know, they would use the same argument across like all the things. Like, it was ridiculous. Oh yeah, no, those 2 points are different. I switched topics a bit. Basically just the overarching thread of people will complain about the weirdest things sometimes. Well, yeah, that's the thing, like... It depends on the story and the vampire, though. I mean, if it's a good story, the vampire will have growth. But yeah. I don't mean like through age. I meant mentally and emotionally, because now it's, oh shit, they're the one person they will ever, like, you know, their mate. It's like the only person in all of existence who is their mate, like. Yeah, Thane, this genre is not for you then. Like, this genre is not for you if you have these arguments. If you take issue with that, yeah. I don't mean biologically. Like, people can still grow and change at any age. For some people, it's harder. I mean, it depends on the vampire. It depends on who's writing the story, man. We're not talking about the kind of vampires who are like soulless killing machines and just want blood and whatever. We're talking about the ones in romance novels. It different, man. It different. Oh, come on. Don't get caught. Oh yeah? I had like 2 more freaking accounts follow me today. That are like the follow for follow bullshit that I've been dealing with. But like, I still can't put my event list back to the way I want it. I have those stupid accounts still following me. Super annoying. Including you and Nightbot. It's so annoying. Twitch needs to do something about the bots. Like, it's like, come on. I mean, yeah, you can. I mean, that's true. But I can't even tell if there's lurkers, so. Like, I don't see the screen where I know who's watching and stuff. Like, I have no idea. I have a viewer count, but like, I just get, you know, my assumption is it's just you guys, so. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Aww. I enjoy hanging out with you as well, Harry. That's kind of like why I like doing this stream as well. Because this is definitely more of like a hangout and, you know, with chat and whatever kind of a stream. Sometimes it's hard to do that depending on the game I'm playing, so. And while this requires a little bit of focus, it's not so much. Well, the thing is, if I'm playing a game, I have to like kind of focus on what I'm doing, so I can't. So while I do, you know, pay attention to chat as much as possible, I have to pay attention to what I'm doing in the game. Like. Yeah, I streamed kind of late for a lot of people. Yeah. But Thane, you always here, so like... Them typos. Thane, them typos. Okay, all the raindrops are done. I just gotta sew it together. Okay. Let me move the droplets. Because I'm going to glue them on after the fact. Oh no, what a conundrum. Okay. I'm gonna start with one of the sides and work my way around. I'm gonna start sewing it. I gotta think about this. It's gonna go up like that. So there. Okay. Now I'll start using these pieces. What are you, Prince? Just turn your name into a symbol like he did. That's true. Thane's got a point. Okay. It'd be easier to start on this side. Okay, now let's start attaching this thing. Nope, don't move. I mean, yeah, that's true. Heckling's an art. Not everyone can do it, or do it well. I mean, he could be a general manager. He could be that kind of a GM. Not necessarily a game master. Isn't there like a car company that's GM? Like he could be a part of that. So many things GM could stand for. Nice, nice. Ooh, come on. Get last to the end. There we go. Okay, let's tuck this behind here. go in there. There we go. Scissors. Okay, one side is attached. Let's do the next one. So it's gotta stand up like that. Red's at the top. Okay. Yeah. Okay. They're a bit too small to use. Longer. You're longer. Okay. Toss these. Okay. I mean, it must be one hell of a game. He's taking a long time to answer. There you go. Doctor Who. Thane. Oh, car outside. Oh, it's fine, Harry. That's cool. It's been a long time since I played D&D. It was fun. That's a weird thing to say. Yeah, I know. Like, that's odd. And especially as like a fantasy author, he could draw inspiration from playing D&D. The same genre, right? That's weird. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, if playing D&D took time away from that author writing their books, then sure, okay. I can see that then. I need to tuck this behind here. Come on. I actually know an author who plays D&D and writes fantasy. He writes a lot of other things too, actually, but like primarily he's into fantasy, so I find that really strange. Starting a game from the beginning or something like that can be annoying when you have to start over from scratch. Yep, like this. Oh, that sucks, Harry. I feel that way when I play Terraria. Starting Terraria over again, like, is just tedious. Minecraftopedia? Like, he knows a lot about Minecraft? Oh great, it's gonna be super easy playing with him then. Yeah, man. Put this behind a little bit more. Cut that over. Actually. Yeah, because Terraria and Minecraft are very similar. So yeah, and I think they're probably like exactly the same, just different like styles or whatever, different graphics and whatnot. Well, it's good to know that Doc knows everything about Minecraft to make it easier. Yeah, they are. I like Terraria. I don't know if I could ever play it again. I've thought about it, but Steve and I did like a lot in that game. And I think I put in like 300 or something hours. Mostly playing with Steve, so yeah. We did a lot. What do you mean by more options? Okay, yes, this way. I mean, you can build a minecart and the rail tracks for a minecart in Terraria. Yeah, there wasn't a point in doing like portals or stuff like that in Terraria. Even if you play on the largest world, it's not. Oh shit. Hardcore Minecraft? I can't even imagine. Oh my god. I know, I can't stand hardcore for that reason. You killed Dog 3 times? Oh no. Poor Doc. Yeah, I'm definitely not dealing with any of that in the game. I'm just gonna stay at our base, make a lovely home, and that's about it. Oh my god. When Steve and I would play Terraria, we definitely like got each other killed so many times. Oh, it was so much fun. Steve's fun to play with. We played Battle Block Theater. We played that together. And we beat it too. Like, and some stuff was like really challenging in that game, but we beat it together and it was like so much fun because we would like sometimes just like accidentally like mess up a button press or something and like kill each other and like sorry. It was so much fun. Friday, I believe. I think you said, was it Friday? I feel like it was Friday. Unless I'm getting my dates confused, which is possible. I have a terrible memory. Okay. This side is done. Okay, I was right. Friday. Yeah, good job, memory. That's cool. One of my aunts, her birthday is on the 13th. Not in this month, but in like May. So like sometimes her birthday's on like a Friday the 13th kind of thing. It's kind of cool. And then I have a cousin whose birthday is on Halloween, which is really neat. Okay, 3 sides done. Okay, so it's gonna go like that. So, like these. Yes. Yeah, her birthday's on Halloween. Damn it, Thane. Oh, and what's really interesting is I have one of my other cousins. Her birthday is on April 29th. And I have an uncle who's not blood related, like he married into the family, and his birthday's on the same day. Like, that's just like interesting odds that that happened. Oh, so much drama between my droplets. So much drama. Oh no, don't fall. I need you. Come on. There we go. Oh, that's so cool. You have cupcakes? Oh, I'm so jealous. I want cupcakes. Thane, drive the several hours it'll take to get to me and give me some cupcakes. Right? I want cupcakes? The fuck? If you have cupcakes, Thane, you have to share with everybody, okay? Every droplet gets a cupcake, Thane. Come on. Can't just keep them all to yourself. Actually, wait, first, what kind of cupcakes are they? That's the important question. First, we have to know what kind of cupcakes, because that matters. Oh, no way! That's so awesome. Congrats to your nephew. Or to the oldest nephew there. That's awesome. You're not made out of cupcakes? What? Oh, they're just vanilla? Yeah, okay, fine. I don't want any. I'm good then. Talk to me when you got chocolate cupcakes, alright? Then you have to share. Or like if they're like fancy cupcakes that you like bought at a bakery or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what? Since like this actually reminds me. Because you said that you're gluten-free or whatever, right? Like you can't have gluten. There's a cupcake bakery place near me. I believe they do like exclusively cupcakes and they're all like gluten-free. And they're not half bad. I should totally, oh god, if, you know, when we eventually like see each other or whatever, whenever that's gonna be, I'll like buy some of those gluten-free cupcakes for you, and I'll buy you like a whole like thing just for you. Come on, needle. There we go. Okay, that's a problem. Okay, I'll buy you one. Okay, you can have one, right? One won't kill you, right? I'll buy you one fancy gluten-free cupcake. Problem. I mean, because it's a fancy cupcake, they do tend to put like a lot of icing on it. You can just like take half of the icing off and then be good. Aww. I'm sorry to hear that, Harry. That really sucks. I did not need a piece this long, I think. Whatever. That sucks to hear. on, untangle. Oh, come on, do that. I'm thinking there's gonna be some like drama going on in my family soon. I'm kind of curious to see what's gonna happen. Like, in a watching a train wreck kind of way. Like I mentioned before about how I have a relative who recently lost his mother and was offered to live with my aunt and uncle who are super judgmental. Well, he's not directly my relative. He's like my cousin's cousin, right? But it turns out he actually is going to be moving in with my aunt and uncle. So that's going to be interesting, especially since they kind of like belittle his hobby of like liking horror things, like collecting figures and stuff like that. And how they've made the comment that like, oh, he better not sleep until 2 in the afternoon and shit like that. Cool, Harry. Cool, cool. But yeah, I mean, the dude's like 40 or like almost 40 or something. He doesn't really have a job. And like, you don't need to wake up super early to look for a job nowadays. So like, you know, he's kind of dealing with a lot of shit. His mom just died. And like, you know, his place burned down, kind of. Like, so. Hello, Wolfman, Brim. How's it going? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Just talking about all kinds of random things while working on a craft project. I wish my camera had better angles so you could see better, but it's fine. It is what it is. I'm alright. Just hanging out with peeps. Chatting, chilling. Okay, all 4 sides are done. I just gotta sew them together. And then I gotta sew along the edge because I don't want the plastic to just show. I'm gonna sew along there too, and then I'm gonna glue my droplets. Almost done. Yeah. Okay. I gotta go around this way now. Okay, I need to come back through the same hole. There we go. Okay. I gotta kind of see what I'm doing here. Make sure it's all lined up. This part can be a little tricky when I'm joining it all together, but it's fine. Yeah. What's up? What brings you, Wolfman, to my stream? Thank you for stopping by, first of all. But that's okay, Harry. I was just giving a little update on one of my relatives. Although he's not directly my relative, but still. And I'm wondering how he's going to handle the new situation he's in. If he's going to regret the decision or not. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I've been working on this the past several streams. It's taken me a while. I always like underestimate how long this type of a project takes me. But yeah. I mean, yeah, you can make fun of me if you want, that's fine. Oh no. That's not good. I mean, yeah, I also game. I only do the arts and crafts thing on Saturday nights. But I'm a nice gamer. Okay. I think I should go along the edge maybe now, because I'm here. I can do along the edge after. I'm gonna do along the edge after. Screw it. Okay, now I gotta tuck this piece in here very awkwardly. Thank God plastic canvas is like super flexible. Oh yeah, this is a wild night, man. Woo! Can you feel the energy levels? Yeah. Oh no, okay. Nathazarus, whose name is Thane, he's my nemesis. You can't trust anything he says. Unless he's saying nice things about me, he's just trying to, like, mess with you. I'm gonna turn on my AC because I'm feeling like really hot right now. Give me a sec. If it gets a bit loud, I'm sorry, but I need the AC on for like maybe 5-10 minutes. Okay. Alright, let's continue. Yeah. Yeah, I did have other stuff I wanted to talk about that I wrote down. We talked a bit about the games I've been playing and checking out and waiting for a little bit. I wanted to talk about... Oh yeah, oh, actually, you know what? We were talking about some, like, books and movies and shit like that. I wanted to bring up, True Blood. Because I've been rewatching it. I've only ever watched the whole thing through, like, once, so... Hey, Wolfman, thank you for the droplet. You are now part of the puddle, the droplet puddle. I don't know what that means, what that entails, but welcome nonetheless. I hope you enjoy your time here. And yeah. But yeah. Where was I? Right. True Blood. I've only ever watched it once through. Aw, you never seen it? I mean, I don't know if you'd like it, Thane, considering our previous conversation. It is kind of romancy. Catcher in the Rye? Damn. I've never read that. I was never forced to in school, so I've never read it. I'm gonna go through this whole a second time. Give me a sec to pay attention to this. There we go. Okay. But yeah. I mean, yeah. It's said to be a classic, right? Isn't it? I don't really know anything about Catcher in the Rye. Like, I've heard of the title. I know nothing about it. Nothing. It's banned. Why is it banned? That's interesting. Come on. You don't really hear that very often about a book being banned. Okay. Interesting. So, like, what's it about? You read it in yeah. Yeah, I've heard people had to read it when they were in school. I never did. It was never part of my curriculum or whatever. It wasn't one of the books that I had to read. Oh, really? Like what? Interesting. Okay. One's done. There we go. Alright, 2 more sides, and then I gotta do the top, and then I glue on the drops. Okay. That's true. That's very true. I feel that way about Shakespeare. Like, I know Shakespeare's like, they always make you learn some Shakespeare story when you're in high school, like every year, or at least that was my experience. But I feel like with Shakespeare, like, some of that stuff is like pretty intense, and some of like the morals of the stories and shit like that, like I feel like it shouldn't be like a high school requirement. I don't know. Maybe like the comedies, sure, but like some of the more like tragic shit, like, damn, that shit get crazy sometimes. Okay. Interesting. I never read Tempest, actually. That's not one of the ones that we did. Oh, for high school, yeah. I don't know Tempest. I'm not really familiar with that one. I agree. Macbeth was definitely one of my favorites. I really liked Macbeth. Othello was pretty good. Hamlet, I think, is kind of overrated. But Macbeth, I really liked. Yeah, I agree. Macbeth was good. And like, trying to think. Oh, Taming of the Shrew. Taming of the Shrew is a really good one. I really enjoyed Taming of the Shrew. I'll tell you why the book is banned. Oh, in Manitoba. Oh, hey, you're Canadian too, or? Oh, the book was removed from school. Yeah. Dealing with the occult? Wow. Like, it's kind of funny that, like, it's banned for those reasons, yet you have something like, Lord of the Flies. Lord of the Flies is fucking insane. It's probably one of the very, very few books that I actually enjoyed being forced to read in school. It's crazy though. Like what the fuck? Like, just because the main characters are kids doesn't mean kids should necessarily be reading it. Like, yeah, I remember from what I know of Tempest, it is like very lighthearted compared to like Macbeth and shit like that. Damn. And then there's like, I never had to read this in school, but I know other people did. Animal Farm. I hear Animal Farm is like really like traumatizing to read too for like kids and shit. Yet they make you read that in school. Like I said, I never read it, so I don't have experience with that, but wait. Bram Stoker's Dracula was in the YA section? It doesn't even star teenagers. I believe one of the, like, the requirements for being considered YA is it has to, the main cast has to be teenagers. Why the fuck is Stoker's Dracula in YA? Was it misplaced? Cause like, what? That's so crazy. About the YA requirement that I mentioned? I don't know for sure, I'm just assuming. Frankenstein too. But just because they're books that they make you read when you're a kid, they put them in YA? I don't think that's the proper genre. But I know generally YA stars teenagers. Like, the main character is a teenager. That's why it's YA. Like, if you think about, like we mentioned, like Twilight, Hunger Games, Maze Runner, those are all like YAs because the main cast is teenagers. They have there's an abridged version? What's the point in reading the abridged version? Phantom. Why? Oh my god. Bram Stoker is rolling in his grave! How dare they do that to his books? I would be pissed if someone like made an abridged version of my books. Like, if they took out all the sex scenes of my books and like made it so like more, I guess, accessible or some shit, I'd be pissed. Take out all like the sexy times and darkness of my books, then what the fuck else do you have? Phantom of the Opera? They have a abridged of Phantom of the Opera? The thing. You could cut out the sex scenes, it just wouldn't be very fun anymore. But like, Phantom of the Opera, you can't abridge that. I've seen the play at like once or twice. I think I've only seen it once. I wanted to see it a second time, I just haven't. I've seen the stage performance once. And I've seen the movie a few times. I actually own it. I like it. I like Phantom of the Opera. It's an interesting story. Oh, Les Mis. I remember hating Les Mis back in high school. It just really irritated me for some reason. But like experiencing it as an, as I got older, I quite like it. You saw Phantom in London? Nice. Yeah. I saw it here in Toronto. Or no. Or was it in Vegas? It might have been in Vegas. I don't quite remember now. It's been a few years. I can't remember if it was in Vegas or in Toronto. But like we had really good seats, so like the scene where like the chandelier like drops down, oh, we had like such a good view of that. Yeah. Next time I see it, I want to be in like the part of the audience that like the chandelier falls onto. That's like a cool experience. But that's the next time I get the chance. I've seen so many shows in Vegas, I don't remember which ones they were exactly now. All the stage theater stuff I've seen has like just blurred together. I've seen so many. You found Vegas creepy? I fucking love Vegas. I don't go there to gamble. I go there to see all the shows and stuff because there's like some really good ones, like all the Cirque du Soleils. I love going to Vegas to see them. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't read it. Like like in high school they made me, part of the curriculum or whatever. But I've watched the movie and I really like the movie. I find it really enjoyable. I love the songs. I know some people have an issue with the movie, but I enjoy it. Yeah, I don't know what it was about. It just wasn't my thing back in high school, I guess. I don't know what was my thing back in high school, okay? I was growing and learning. Yeah, the Hugh Jackman one. There we go. All four sides sewn together. Now I'm gonna do the top, and then I'm gonna glue those on. And I know I'm reaching my 2-hour mark, but I don't care. I'm getting this done today. Okay. Now I'm just gonna go along the edge. Look, this took me a lot longer than I thought it was going to. It's been so many streams, and like, I want it to be done because like I want to see the final product, and it's so cool, and I love it. Pushing 3 hours? Oh my god, Spoon, I don't know if Spoon is still streaming, but he was streaming for like 5 hours, and then he like stopped, and then picked up again. Like, Spoon streams for a long time, man. There's another Les Mis. Oh, Liam Neeson's in a Les Mis? Oh. I like the music though. I like musicals. So I don't know if I would like that one. I like musicals. That's what I really like about Les Mis. It's the musical aspect of it. I want more movies. More musicals that have been turned into movies. I'm surprised they haven't done Wicked yet. Not gonna lie. I'm so surprised they haven't done a movie for Wicked. I really liked Hairspray, Jersey Boys, like, so good. I need to see Hairspray live though, like in theater, like on stage. On theater, whatever. I've only ever seen the movie, but I want to see it live. Jersey Boys is really good live. Like, and I really like the movie as well. But yeah, I love musicals. I love seeing musicals. Oh, Cats. I have not seen the movie that they made for Cats. I refuse to. Because I absolutely love Cats. I've seen it live on stage I think once. And then I have the there's a recording that they have of Cats being performed on stage. I think it's from the 90s. Like, I just watch that. I don't need the movie. I'll just watch the recording of the stage play, and I'm good. It does have a story, okay? It's about cats who, they're Jellicle cats, and every cat that sings a song is basically them, like, auditioning to be the one chosen for, like, rebirth, okay? That's the point of Cats. That's the plot, damn it. I don't know why Hollywood had to fuck it up. But yeah. Oh, that's terrible, Harry. Memories is good. I love McCavity. I mean, Mistopheles isn't really a song, but I like McCavity. Memories, of course, is like the standout song, but I really like McCavity. That song is like super fun. McCavity's a mystery cat. He's called the Hidden Paw. Oh, he's a master criminal who can defy the law. He's the bafflement of Scotland Yard, the flying squad's despair. I know the whole song. Yeah, I know. The cast was so good for that movie. How did they fuck it up so hard? Like, ugh. Such a disappointment. But yeah, no Cats. The musical's great. I love it. I love the songs. Some are better than others, of course. I don't know how the movie could ruin the characterizations, though. Like Jenny Anydots? She's like this middle-aged kind of character. Why did they cast Rebel Wilson for her? And then it's like they totally missed the point of the character. And then all they did with Bustopher Jones was tell fat jokes. Bustopher Jones is a gentleman. God. But yeah. The movie's trash. Watch the stage play. Watch the recording of the stage play. So much better. Watching it live is iffy though, because like, so because Memories is like the most iconic part of Cats, if the person who plays Grisabella does not nail that song when you're watching it live, it just ruins the whole thing, unfortunately. And that's what happened to me when I watched it live. The person who played Grisabella just did not sing Memories very well at all. It was terrible. But it is what it is. Oh, I like Suicide Squad. I like Suicide Squad. I didn't have a problem with it. Wait, the new one's not out yet, is it? Or is that the one you're talking about? Because now I'm not sure. I have a bad memory for, like, movie release dates and shit like that. The new one. Oh, okay. I want to see it. I definitely want to see it. I love Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. She's so fucking good in that role. And like the cast for the new one looks amazing, and like the trailers are hilarious. I've only seen like one or two because I didn't want to watch like too many of them and like spoil myself too much. But yeah. But I really don't have a problem with the first one. I liked it. It was a fun time. I like Jared Leto's Joker. I think it was an interesting take on the Joker. I mean, yeah, she kills it as Harley Quinn. I wasn't too big a fan of her standalone movie, The Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. It was okay. It was definitely a fun movie, but you hated Joker! Harry, I don't think we can be friends anymore, man. I liked it. It was an interesting portrayal. Definitely different. I mean, I like the idea of like a gangster Joker. Come on. Like, that was interesting to me. Like, he wasn't like super crazy like Heath Ledger's Joker, because it just wasn't the same kind of Joker. He's a different Joker. I like the gangster take on it. It was very much Jack Nicholson's Joker. That appealed to me. But aw, Harry. Plus, I like the whole aspect, like, this is the first time that we had a Joker who had a Harley Quinn with him, which was interesting, because, like, we've never had that in a Joker. We never had that combo in a movie before. So, like, that was interesting. I mean, come on. We all know my luck, okay? I just roll natural 20s. Come on. Nat 20s all day, every day. I got this. Oh my god, that reminds me. So the last time I played D&D was like a few years back. It was with Steve and like his friends or whatever. And I was, of course, a mage, wizard character, whatever. And Steve was a barbarian. And he was like an animalistic character, like not human. I can't remember exactly what it was. It's been a long time, forgive me. But like because he was a barbarian, his music weapon was a rain stick. And he would just play it randomly throughout the game. But there was this one incident. We came upon a little town or village or whatever it was, and you know, we had all gone to the bar because I think we were looking for information on the monarch or something like that, right? The monarchy or the king, whatever, right? So everyone had a lot of bad rolls, and what happened is we all ended up getting super drunk. The thief or rogue in our party was so clumsy because she was drunk. She set the place on fire, and then Steve was so drunk he would just like sing really loudly and really badly using his rain stick. And we burned the bar down. So the barkeep did not, you know, want to help us out. However, because we burned that bar down, the owner of another bar, like across the street, was happy with us because we got rid of the competition, so he helped us out instead. So yeah, that was fun. Oh, Steve. God, Steve's hilarious, man. Yeah, that was super fun. Good times. I mean, the thing about Blizzard, fuck Blizzard, but they have to be on my side. I mean, they're going through issues where, like, they're being bad towards females, and I'm a female, so they have to stay on my good side and keep giving me super good luck. So I'm good. Right? Like, the stories that come out of, like, if you fail something is just hilarious. And the GM we had was, like, really good, too. I mean, yeah, they're still giving me the RNG thing. They can't afford not to. I'm a woman. You know, they don't want to look bad, so they better keep giving me good RNG. In all aspects of my life. But no, I got good RNG in, like, Darkest Dungeon as well and other games that I play. So it's like, it's not just Blizzard only. I know, right? Shocker. Now you know my secret, Harry. No, I got good RNG in video games. I don't know how or why, but it just is. Like, I mean, they could be. You don't know. Right? All this time you had no idea what my gender is. No idea. I mean, they could. Have you not heard of femboys? Come on. Tisk tisk thing. Tisk tisk. Oh, no problem. No problem, Wolfman. We're just talking about random shit as always. Aw, thank you. But like I said, have you heard of femboys? Come on. I mean, nowadays, it's hard to like, you know, see and tell, you know? You never know. Okay, almost done. So close. So very, very close. And then I gotta plug in my glue gun and let it heat up. This took me so much longer than I thought it was going to. Not gonna lie. But that's fine. Gives me things to do on these streams. Well, I have ideas for other projects I want to do, so that's good. I think my next project will be a coaster, and it's gonna be, it's gonna have my asexual colors on it. I like making coasters. I've made like a couple. So one is like my raindrop logo, and the other is a One Piece. It's something to do with One Piece. Yeah, I want to make an ace one. I'll probably do that next. Wait, what? Wait, do you, Thane? so confused now. Like... Or do you mean gluten? Sounds like glue gun. What is it? Glue gun free bakeries. Right? Like, I hope so. Oh my god. I mean, the bakery might have signs that are glued in some fashion. So, I mean, glue might be involved in that bakery for all I know. Ooh, come on. Almost done. Come on, don't twirl on me. No, wrong way. No, stop it. Don't twirl. Yeah. Okay. There we go. That's better. If I can find it, I want to show off the, using this plastic canvas and wool. I've made, like, you know the sprite for Bulbasaur in the Pokemon games? I can't remember which gen it was, but I made the Bulbasaur sprite in, like, using these materials. And I think I did Ivysaur as well. And I did, like, some Pokeballs and stuff. Yeah. I was planning on doing, like the first 150 Pokemon, all of them, but didn't end up doing it. But yeah, if I can find them, I'll show them off to you guys. Because it was super fun. And they turned out really well. It was interesting finding the colors I needed for them. I should go back to that idea, but do, like, I really want to do, like, Mew and Articuno, because they're my favorite Pokemon. And I would so love to do, like, Froakie and Litten as well. Even, like, Greninja would be cool to do. Maybe I'll do that at some point. That'd be a fun project to do on stream. Okay, and with that, this part is completo. Gotta tie it off here. Well, not tie it off, just tuck it. Tuck the string in so you don't see it. Come on. Done. Done. Now I just gotta glue on the drops. Okay, let me put my needle away so I don't misplace it or lose it or anything. Safety first. Okay. my colors in order here. Yeah, you can sit over there, box. There's my pan colors, my ace colors. Oops, come here. Okay. Stretch my back. Okay, we're good. Alright, let me plug in my glue gun. I don't think I'll need an extra stick. I think the one that I have, sorry, in it is long enough, but we'll see. There. It should be enough. I don't need a lot of glue, but I brought an extra stick just in case. Okay, now there's gonna be a little bit of an earthquake. I need to move my desk. I'm gonna move my drink to the light. Oh, it's bright. Is what long enough? Oh wait. Don't move back yet. Okay. Alright, now we're just gonna wait for the glue gun to get hot. I'm gonna move my light a little bit. Sleepy joke. Move the light a little bit. There we go. That works. Okay. And now we wait for it to get hot. Okay, you can hang off a little bit, that's fine. Since my last stream? Since last night? Jesus. That's not good. That sucks, Thane. But I know you have like a weird sleep schedule, so that's just super unfortunate. Yeah, we do, Harry. We getting hot in here. You woke up when I started the stream yesterday? Wow. Right, welcome to my stream, Nicole After Hours, where we're getting hot. Actually, not really. I have my AC on, so I'm not really, but we're waiting to get hot. There we go. I mean, he is an iceberg. So, an Izzyberg, if you will. Unless we're talking about the Izzy Burb. That's different. Oh, Izzy. Oh, Izzy Burb. Oh, starting to get there. You know, I gotta go to the washroom real quick. So while I'm waiting, I'm just gonna go to the washroom. And you guys get to sit here and see the Be Right Back screen. Lucky you guys. I'll be back in a minute. In a few minutes. I'm back. There we go. Wait, why do you hate the be right back screen? What did it do to you? I think we're pretty much there. Okay. We pretty much there. Okay. Let's start with this side. Too much space? I mean, I don't want to clutter it. Okay, I'm gonna have to put this in my lap. Yellow. Oh my god, you're right, it does. That's all I'm gonna hear now. It's funny. It's not exactly centered, but that's fine. I try my best. Okay, let's do the other pan side. I mean, this is just for me. It's not like I'm making it for anybody, so I don't care if it's flawed. Nope. I cooled on myself. Oh, I hit my mic. Sorry. Come on, get off. Oh, boots and cats. Oh god, I remember hearing about that so many years ago. Better centered than the last one. That's fine. Okay, now the ace. Ace. Oh, no! Don't fall. Stay. Stay. Don't try to run away. Probably should have tried down the middle one first. It's okay. We'll do the ends first and then I'll do the middle. If I wanted it to be super straight, I would use a measuring tape, but like I don't really care. Or like a ruler or something. Right? Apparently. And now for these two, gotta be like that. And yeah. That one did very well. Yeah. Doing so good. Okay. Right? It don't gotta be straight. Oh, this is hurting my fingers. I mean, I'm not even like hetero-romantic, so it's like that's so I'm like definitely not straight sexually or romantically. So yeah. I'm not burning my fingers. I'm hurting them by squeezing the trigger. It requires pressure my fingers are just not used to. My fingers are used to like clicking a mouse and hitting keyboard keys. It's probably a good thing I did bring the other glue stick. I might need it. Besides, so actually I'll tell you about burning my fingers. One sec. After I do this, because I need concentration. Ah, no, don't fall. Don't run away, droplet. Droplets can't run away. When you're a droplet for life. Okay. There we go. So yeah, one of my my first full-time job that I had, I worked in a warehouse, and the machine that I used would drop like liquid glue like this, but like way hotter onto like these foam pieces. Then we had to do something else to it, blah blah blah, it doesn't matter. I would burn myself so much with that glue. Like sometimes I'd touch the machine and burn myself accidentally, or sometimes the glue, like because the machine was faulty, sometimes the glue would just drip when it's not supposed to, and I would get glue on myself and burn myself that way. Like it would happen often enough because the machine was a piece of crap. Then I'm good. Like I can get burned by this glue gun and it's like nothing. Let me unplug it before I go on. I don't want to keep it plugged in. I mean, yeah, no, you can't run. Being a droplet is for life. You can't undo that. But yeah, there we go. My LGBTQIA plus inspired little trinket box thingy with the ace colors and the pan colors because I am asexual, pan romantic. It's cute. I like it. It turned out really well. For as long as it took me to do it, I love the rainbow colors. Like the wool that I had was like really nice. I know the colors don't show up too good on my camera. I'm gonna take pictures with my phone, which will be better, and put it in Discord. And I'm part of an asexual subreddit. I'm gonna like post pictures there as well. But yeah, there's my trinket box. All done. I love that I did the black outline. That like really makes it stand out too. I'm glad I decided to do that instead of doing like outlines in the colors that they are, like gray for gray, white for white, purple for purple, and so on. The black outline, especially with the black border, super good. I like it. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. I mean, obviously I'm going to put stuff in it. Yeah, turned out really well. I love it. It's super cute. Decent size. Like, for example, it's perfect size for like pens. Look at that. I could just put like stationery and shit in here. Maybe, does it fit in my drawer? If it fits in here, I can put like my pens and stuff in it, but I want to put it out. Never mind, I don't want to hide it in the drawer. That would be cute though. It'd be a nice thing to hold my stuff in. 'Cause I don't really have space on my desk for this stuff. It has to be in my drawer. So I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to do with this, but yeah. It's done. It took me several streams. But it's done, and it's super cute. I love it. But yeah. Ugh. My next crafting project, like I said, I think I want to do a coaster, and I want to do it with my ace colors. So yeah. I was trying, so like because the short form for asexual is ace, and one of the symbols we use is like the ace of spades. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a coaster, so just like a square, and I've figured out a pattern to do an ace of spades, and then like within the coaster, and I figured out the colors as well. So like the ace of spades itself is gonna be black, and then I have like the 4 ace colors as like the background. You'll see. You'll see what I mean. I'm gonna do that next week. Yeah, because I don't think I'm gonna do resin art, or maybe not yet. But I do have things I could paint, so maybe I'll paint and do something like that on stream at one point. But we'll see. Like I have these cute little, you know, the terracotta little like flower vases, like the ceramic ones. I have like went to the dollar store a long time ago, and I bought like a 3-pack of these like little ones. So I want to like paint them and make like a nice design on them or something. So, but I don't know when I'm gonna do that. Painting is not my forte. I'm much more of a crafter than an artist. So yeah, I prefer doing things like this. And I find it very easy to like come up with designs and the patterns, like fitting it all how I want it to fit. I'm very good at like planning that stuff out. But anywho, I'm calling it for today. I am done. I'm just gonna hold this up to the screen for a little bit because I want to like get my thumbnail for YouTube. Actually, you know what? That's the angle. Wait, there we go. That's the angle. That's gonna be my thumbnail. So it's easier for me to do that when I upload it to YouTube. No problem, Harry. Thank you for being here. Like, honestly, thank you for being here. Thank you for keeping me company. I know this isn't like the most exciting stream because, you know, it's just me doing arts and crafts. So I try to make it fun by like talking about things. Although most of the time I don't really know what to talk about, so it can be a little boring. So really thank you for being here. You as well, Thane. Thane as always. And Wolfman, if you're still here, thank you for being here as well. And again for the follow. Yeah. It really sucks when I'm like here by myself because then it's like I'm not just gonna like talk to myself. So if I have someone in chat, it really helps. And not just for this stream, for like all of my streams. It's really nice having like people in chat to hang out with. So I mean, you really did, Harry. I did have some things I was gonna talk about, just more like TV shows and stuff like that. But like, you really helped, so thank you. Thank you for the engaging conversations. It made my life easier today. And thank you in general when you show up. Like I said, even for my gaming streams, when you and others show up in chat, it really makes my life easier. Because talking to myself is super awkward. So if I have people in chat to talk to, it really helps. So really thank you. Shadow Fox! See? She really is everywhere. You were right, Thane. But yes, I was gonna say as well, thanks to all the lurkers, of course. Super appreciate the lurks as well. If you're someone who doesn't like to necessarily engage in chat, that's perfectly fine. But yeah, just saying. It makes me feel a bit more less awkward, I should say, if I have someone to chat to, instead of trying to come up with something on my own. Everywhere. I mean, yeah, some lurkers don't like being called out or whatever, which is fine. Lurkers can lurk, that's alright. But yeah. Any hoodly doodly. We done for tonight. And in not a bad time too. When I do go over my time, it is usually by like half an hour, so it's fine. When I go to like 3 hours plus, that's when it's like an odd stream. That's not the norm. But yeah. Aww. Aw, thanks, Shadow. I hope I was able to entertain you. Yes, I'm going. I'm a little hungry, I need to eat. And I was thinking of maybe doing some uranium off stream to level up a bit more before I come back to it on Monday. Or else I have to do that on stream and that can be a little dull. But anywho. Yeah. I tried to go for 2 hours. It depends on the game and where I'm at in the game. Like for Darkest Dungeon, sometimes I have to go beyond my 2 hours. But yeah. Anywho. I'm going now. So thank you guys for watching, for being here, for keeping me company, for lurking, chatting, whatever. I thank you. Thank you. Next stream will be tomorrow at 11 p.m. EST. I'll be playing Loop Hero, continuing with that. You have a great night too, Shadow Fox. All of y'all have a good night, a good day, whatever time it is. But yes, I will will see you next stream, whenever that may be. Bye-bye, my droplets. And for those of you who might not be droplets, goodbye to all of you.